I'm going to do a quick overview here of the comparison here. I've got two Glocks, got the Glock 26 and the Glock 43. Just had the Glock 26 now for, it's probably been at least probably 8 years or so. I actually just picked up the Glock 43 about 2 weeks ago maybe, and I've only got about probably got about 200 rounds through the Glock 43, and 26 used to be my full-time carry weapon. I could not even begin to tell you how many rounds I've shot through it, but love that gun. It's a great small compact gun, the 26. The only thing that now that I'm realizing is obviously your typical Glock, how wide it is, how fat it is, so to speak. Glock came out with the single stack, which is the 43 here, and you can tell it's quite a bit thinner. The video doesn't even really do it justice as far as how small it is. But obviously you've got the meat of the handle. The grip is quite a bit thinner. When you also get up to the slides, everything is definitely smaller on this gun, shrunk down. I love it. I've been carrying it every day for approximately 2 weeks now, going to the range every other day or so. I'm fortunate enough to have an outdoor range within a couple miles of my house that I'm a member of. So once again, just want to do a brief update, just kind of show you the difference here between the two. If we stack them pretty much on top of each other, they are very, very compatible. Whoops. Very compatible here as far as size. The butts are almost the same. The height test coming in pretty much the same. Muzzle, everything is very comparable here until you get to that width. Obviously you've got a single stack versus a double stack, and this is the 43 mag, this is the 26 mag. So 26 mag is obviously double stack. You got 10 rounds in it, whereas you've only got 6 in the single stack. On that single stack, it comes with the Glock 43, it comes with 2 magazines, and I believe, if I'm thinking correctly, the Glock 26 does as well. But they both have one that is flush mount like so, and then another one with a pinky extension on there. So when I take and plug this mag into my Glock 26, you can see how it's flush mount. Really can't get that pinky on there at all. And then on the Glock 43, magazines in there, you can see how it has that little downplay curve right there. It actually gives you a little bit more meat. The one thing about this particular magazine is that's not a +1 on there. Not sure why they didn't go ahead and make that a +1, but essentially it is still angled with the shape of the magazine. It doesn't drop it down to where you can actually fit another round in there. But anyway, just want to show you some of the differences. Obviously, since this just came out, you don't have the finger design, the finger grooves like you did back here on the previous model. Some people love it, some people hate it. I just kind of get used to what I've got. For me, the finger grooves worked fairly decent. I do have a bigger hand, but the grooves actually did work for my hand. This one, I mean, this thing just feels great. I did shoot a buddy of mine. He has the 43, and he also has the Talon grips on it. So that is an option that I'm looking at for upgrades. Basically wrap around it. It just gives you kind of a, I won't say rubber feel, but a nice smooth grip on there. It gives you just a little more something to hold on to. Also, as everybody knows, typically with the Glocks, a lot of folks do go ahead and upgrade the sights, put some sort of a night sight on there or something like that. So those are the only 2 upgrades that I'm really considering at this time. But really everything else functions on this Glock just like all the other Glocks I've owned, basically like every Glock that's ever been made. Takedown's pretty much the same. Everything's very easy with this gun. So just wanted to give you a brief update. I'll throw a short clip of some videos where I was actually shooting this, not really aiming at a whole lot of anything. I just more or less wanted to show it to let everyone see kind of the felt kickback on this weapon. That was a major concern of mine because it is so lightweight and it's single stack. I was concerned about the the muzzle velocity, just everything coming out of it all at once, so I was concerned about that. So I'll show you a quick update of a couple of rounds going through the gun. Thank you.